score. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go from Green Bay. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Red on red.
Here's Lawrence to throw right away. Now a screen set up for ETN, and they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
And the Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play for Jacksonville. A pickup of 44 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Soko, hunt. 11, add it. Sink right. Silver.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Ready. Black 40. Hut.
On play action, look. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Foye Oluokun.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
And he misses the extra point. No good, and this will remain a 6-0 game. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Down. Blue striker. Yellow 43. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. That's to Reed. He's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
First and 10.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Green Bay first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Black Ultra. Ready.
Love to throw on first and 10. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
Yellow, 22. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Ready?
Second down throw for Love. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes. And once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
Ready, break.
Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is third and 10.
Set. Field, blue, 32. Set, hut.
Love to throw. He's in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
First down throw for Lawrence. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 6.
Second and 6 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That's complete to Etienne. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins, as they've got it with first and 10.
Go, let's go. let's go. So good, say hi.
Lawrence now. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
Let's go.
First and 10.
A gain of 24 more yards. That's another Jaguars first down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, Jaguars.
11, Agate. Easy.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Hey, easy. Route. Stop.
There's a short one. He's got Spain. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Lawrence. That's out for the flag, and it's complete. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short game.
Another one from the 5. Second down and goal.
Red on red. 13, Lou.
To throw is Lawrence. He's got his big tight end. Brenton Strange. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Two-point conversion.
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision turned it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This returnable with Reed. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Red, cycle. Let's go now. Black 40. Ready?
Love to throw it on first down. Now a shot here, deep middle. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
That's the score. Packers 14. Jaguars 12.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
These are 24. Son, that's right. Take right open.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. Over the middle, It is Strange. He's taken down just shy of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, kill! Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Hey, sink right. 30 left.
Second down, Lawrence. Throw here down the field. This ball incomplete. Brenton Strange was his intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
So, after two straight incompletions, here's third and 10.
Route. Hey, stop. Hey, I'm gun. 11. Go, let's go.
Now here's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right here.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down. First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. 10.
Throwing is Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
33, yellow.
Throwing on second down, Love. That complete to Jacobs. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
Set, ready. 45, White. Hut.
Now Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped him for no gain at the full.
Taken down right at the
Packers
line.
going to use their final timeout now as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
4-yard line.
Here now, second down and goal.
Right, white. Here we go, set. Black, 95. Ready?
To throw is Love. He's got it at the 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Grill green.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. Third and goal.
Ready, ready. Blue, 32.
Here's Love. And he'll take it on in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Hold the ready. 11, Agate. Think right.
On first and 10, Lawrence. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target, and it'll be second down.
Think right open, open. On the red. Left, focus, hot.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
11, 11. Tip, tip. Go. Think right. Hey, kill.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second as the clock is stopped with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Go, let's go. Silver.
Lawrence throwing on fourth down. He'll find his tight end. It's Strange. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on fourth down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Hey, I'm gun. 11, Agate. Think right open. Here we go.
On first down, Lawrence. Got a man downfield, it's Thomas. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Jags will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
First down, Jacksonville.
Hey, 11.
A first down throw for Lawrence. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Hey, easy. Route. 11, Agate.
In motion is Hunter.
Sink right. Hey, kill. Here we go.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. That is hot. What a throw. Travis Hunter. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points.
Damn, bro, you gotta look.
But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Jaguars 19. Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This returnable with Reed. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
So run it down. Your side is out. To run it down. It's your money, y'all. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now.
Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Ready, set. Blaster, 6. Here we go. Yellow, 22. Rail, yellow. Hut.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He had 2 touchdowns earlier, looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
Let's go.
At the 26-yard line.
Blue, 32. Set, go. Ready.
Back to throw is Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Make him start his rush over again before you slip out. Ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field.
Not much happening there, just a short game.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 14-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9.
Ready. 60 red. Black Ultra. Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. To the left side, in the hands of Watson. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, The best offenses thrive in yards after the
50,
catch.
green. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. To the goal line and in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Here's a short one. He's got screen. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Jaguars, 1st down. It's a gain of 10.
11.
And the Jaguar 1st down.
Hey, kill. All right, here we go. Done.
Now Lawrence. Now a screen set up for ETN.
Look, you have another play in that playbook?
He could
Jesus.
not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Lawrence now on 2nd down.
Oh my God.
He throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a
He's in my head there.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
Hey, 10 for 10. 11. Here we go.
On 3rd down, here's ETN.
That's the play he's going for 3rd in. He's going to go for one play. He must not be keeping up with the score.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
I cannot believe it.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
We're at 23. Hey, son. Hey, I'm gun. Here we go.
To throw is Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th, but they will.
Out time. Bye-bye. Good night. Jesus Christ. 4 touchdowns, 208 yards, 83% completion. I've been throwing dots.